Hello, I'm Dan Lutz, and welcome to our WWG1WGA.love frontline broadcast. But we've moved. We're starting a new channel, and on the below will also count below. It's at youtube.com/c/1WGA. That is our new channel. You can go there and subscribe. There's a behind the scenes. Actual podcast is happening on that channel. As a precaution, as a backup so that we always have podcast from. This channel has just crossed the 13,000 mark, and the new channel is only over 100. So we have a while to really catch up. That's okay. Purposes of Simulcast. We'll continue the Simulcast of this frontline project for at least a month. We are still going to continue having the DANK live and other broadcasts from this channel. And for this frontline, and we will continue doing this. So I look forward to there. We're ready. Hello, I'm Dan Lutz, and welcome to our WWG1WGA.love frontline broadcast. But we've moved. We're starting a new channel, and the content below will also soon down below. It's at youtube.com/c/www1WGA.love. So that is our new channel. Please go there and subscribe. We are basically simulcasting. The actual broadcast is happening on that channel right now. Go there and subscribe. We're doing this as a precaution, as a backup, so that we always broadcast from. This channel has just crossed the 13,000 subscriber mark, and the new channel, LOVP, is only over 100. So we have a while to catch up. That's okay. Purposes of Simulcast we will continue the simulcast of this particular frontline broadcast for at least a month to get those people that are interested in watching the station will know that we've moved to the channel. We are still going to continue having the DANK Live and other broadcasts from this channel. So that please tune in for the DANK Live at 10:30 p.m. And for this frontline, it will be at 9 p.m. And we will continue to simulcast for the event. So I look forward to seeing you there. We're Hello, I'm Dan Lutz, and welcome to our www.WGA.love frontline broadcast. But we've moved. We're starting a new channel, and this is on the political level of the So that's our new channel. Please go there and subscribe. We are trying to the actual broadcast is happening on that channel right now. Go there and subscribe. We're doing this as a precaution, as a backup for the we always have a channel to broadcast from. And this channel has just across 13,000 subscribers. And the new channel is only over 100. So we have a while to go to catch up. That's okay. Purposes of simulcast.
And hello. I'm Dan Lutz, and welcome to WWG1WGA.love Frontlines, where we are going over the front lines in the battle against the deep state cabal, the Illuminati, anyone else that's out there that's trying to keep humanity down. Oh, and more music interlude here.
We are still going to continue having
Pause.
another broadcast.
You know, this with live broadcasting for making things happen. So we've been doing this for a couple months now, where we're every day going over the front lines of what's been going on, and we have a lot going on right now. One thing I want to, there's a couple of things I'm going to go over today. One is Ilana Omar and her marrying her brother / taxes / can she actually be a congresswoman? This is something that is brewing, and Glenn Beck has a 7-minute piece on the Blaze that kind of goes through an article written, I think it was a newspaper in Minnesota. I'll mention it, but it goes over what they found. It's a very confusing back and forth between two husbands, and which one is legitimate, which one is not. It compares it to what Omar's political announcements have been, and also against things that have been done on social media that have actually been deleted.
Hello, I'm Dan Lutz, and welcome to,
as we know, when the screen
WWG1WGA.love
captures are taken, things are never
broadcast. But
there's a residual
We're
memory.
starting a new channel. And
So that's one thing we're going to cover. We'll cover that first, and then we're going to go over Puerto Rico, because that is also a battle. And I think this is much more to do with what Trump is doing than what has been. All right, first, let's go over with Glenn Beck, and we're going to go through what he has to say on this.
Back up to the here. This channel has just crossed the 13,000 subscriber mark, and the new
Her brother for him.
is only over.
Now, see if this sounds like a big story to you. A current member of Congress may have married her brother for immigration purposes and tax purposes, and then lied about it. The same member of Congress also clearly violated federal and state tax law. Now, this sounds like a supermarket headline, but it's not. It's not coming from a conspiracy theorist website. No. It's coming from the oh-so-credible Minneapolis Star-Tribune. Now, Omar and her representatives, the immunity here is apparently off the charts because the mainstream media will not go near this story. It's not that they don't care, because they would care if it was anybody else. They are making a conscious choice to stay away from this story because perhaps they're part of the squad. But let me give you the headline from the Minneapolis Star-Tribune. New documents revisit questions about Representative Ilhan Omar's marriage history. Now, when the story first surfaced in 2016, that she may have married her own brother to get around immigration laws, Omar called it baseless rumors. It's just crazy internet stuff. But last month, as the state of Minnesota invested campaign finance violations by Omar, it found that she had filed federal taxes in 2014 and 2015 with her current husband, Ahmed Hersey, even though she was still legally married to a different Ahmed with the last name of Elmi. So the two Ahmeds, and you're going to have to pay close attention here because there's two Ahmeds. Remember, there's Ahmed Hersey, her current husband, and Ahmed Elmi. Now let me walk you through this. From this point, I'm just going to go with the last names of her two husbands, Hersey and Elmi. Now this is how Omar's campaign orders her marriage timeline. Listen to this. In 2002, when she was 19, Omar marries Hersey. That's her current husband. She marries Hersey. According to the Star Tribune, they married in their faith tradition, those are in quotes, in Minnesota, which means because it's the married in the faith tradition, they didn't file any paperwork, so she wasn't officially married to him. Omar and Hersey proceed to have 2 children together over the next 6 years, but then they decide to divorce. But remember, they were never officially married. They just got a divorce in their faith tradition. Not a legal divorce because they weren't legally married. The following year, Omar now is 26, and she legally gets married to a different Ahmed Elmi. He's 23. So it was a quick rebound. And this one, she doesn't want to marry in her faith tradition. She marries in the legal tradition. He's 23. She identifies him as a British citizen. Now, according to the Star Tribune, Elmi's school records show he went to high school in St. Paul and attended North Dakota State University. 2 years later, in 2011, Omar and Elmi divorce in their faith tradition. But I thought they were married not in a faith tradition, they were married in the legal tradition. Well, whatever that is, they decide not to legally divorce. So in 2012, Omar gets back together with her first sort of husband, Hersey, the father of her 2 children. That year, they have a 3rd child together. So she just went off and married somebody else, but got a divorce in the faith tradition, but not really a divorce. Goes back to her husband, who she had a faith divorce. Following year, she gets elected to Minnesota's State House of Representatives. Now remember, in 2014 and 2015, Omar and Hersey, the faith tradition husband, filed joint tax returns, but they're still not legally married. She was still legally married to Ahmed Elmi, so I guess it was just a clerical error. The following year, she gets elected to the Minnesota State House of Representatives, and her campaign is plagued with allegations that Elmi is not just her lover and her husband, but instead her brother, that she married for immigration purposes. According to the Star Tribune, new documents reveal efforts by Omar's campaign in 2016 and again in 2018, when she was elected to the U.S. House, to keep her marriage to Elmi out of the media. In 2016, Omar's campaign releases the names of 6 of Omar's siblings, but only their first names, and Ahmed Elmi is not on the list. In 2017, while serving in the Minnesota House, Omar legally divorces Elmi. But I think she's still married to Ahmed, the first one, right? Then there's a small matter of possible perjury, because in her divorce proceedings, Omar claims that she hasn't seen or made contact with Elmi since 2011. That's under oath. Unfortunately, there are social media posts with photos of Omar and Elmi together in London in 2014. Oops. That content was deleted after Omar began running for political office. Now, the Star Tribune says it's been unable to independently obtain the original posts. They say the Star Tribune is skeptical of the posts that are still viewable on what it calls conservative activist sites like PJ Media. Well, that doesn't make any sense. You could easily find out if that picture has been altered. In 2018, before she's elected to Congress, Omar finally legally marries her husband, the first one, Hersey. Hopefully that she has the right Ahmed at the marriage license. I don't know, because the bloggers won't stop talking about it. They're so hateful. The Star Tribune reports that their investigation could, quote, neither conclusively confirm nor refute the allegation that Elmi is Omar's sibling. So it's a definite maybe.
That's a definite maybe. So that was hard to follow. And even hearing it for the second time, it's hard to follow. But it does appear that there is some hanky-panky going on there with she became a legal immigrant. Right, so is she a legal immigrant, or did she marry her brother to become legal?
Hello.
What was the other
Dan Lutz, and welcome to
She didn't have her children with that guy.
WWG1.
She never actually
Frontline broadcast, but we've moved.
But she got legally married again. Is that how many her bigamist?
Listed on the image below. We'll also put in the description down below.
Claiming the spiritually
/c/WWL/WWA.
Legally married twice.
So that's very
twice the same
guy.
guy. Spiritual
We are
divorce.
basically simulcasting.
So that would make
The actual broadcast is happening on that channel right now. Go there and try. We're doing this as a precaution, as a backup, so that we only have two channels.
All right. Well, we're going to let this see this unfold. Now we have the houses that are digging. And the new Trump has already popped it out there by saying, "Oh, we don't know about it, but I've heard."
Is only
But that puts it up front.
We have a while.
Whatever he says is gonna go out front, and then the mainstream media is gonna have to deal with it at some level.
We'll continue
Even though they want to claim that it's not true or whatever, they still have to deal with it, which means it's in the
for at
front
least
of
a
the
month.
minds of those. And that's how they cannot re-gauge the narrative.
So move to channel.
Let's move on.
We are still going to continue having the DANK law.
So,
and other broadcasts.
Puerto Rico is now having a protest join the club. Got it in France, got it in Germany, got it in UK, got it in America.
And
So
for
you have it in Puerto Rico.
frontline, it will be at
Puerto Rico, they're up in arms against
and
the
we will
current
continue with,
administration of the governor of Puerto
or
Rico
at least
and all of his minions.
so I look forward to seeing you
And
there.
why
We're
is that?
right now?
Well, it's because a bunch of text messages were reviewed. And I believe I heard the number was 600 text messages, which shows that they are making fun of the hurricane survivors, that they are literally elitists and are really not there for the people, they're there for themselves. And that's what we're upset with. And here's my question. How did those text messages get into the hands of the population? You think maybe Trump may be on the front lines there, having some information go out? I don't know. But how, here's the question. If that information has come out,
Hello.
and it now causes the disruption in this bastion of cabal activity, why is it cabal activity? Where did Nancy Pelosi go and all the Democrats go for vacation? They went Puerto Rico is the home base for the Federal Reserve in the Americas.
So that is our new channel.
So it is one of those satellite states of not America, but of the cabal
on that channel right now.
And so it being upset with the people that are there now. Remember some months back, Trump made it a point to point out that Puerto Rico has received more financial aid for hurricane relief than even some of the states in the
new channel.
90-some billion LOVE. And now the question is, how much has actually made it into the hands of the hurricane victims? I heard another figure, 14 billion. I don't know the final numbers on these things, but you can see that there's quite a bit missing. Where is it? Who has it? Who's visiting Puerto Rico? Who's picking up their right? Because we see that this system has been set up as a cash cow for those that are on the end, right? And this money keeps flowing out from America and being used to destroy it.
For this.
So now, text messages make it out, and now who's in trouble? The elite in power there. So this is a full-scale frontline activity happening against the cabal in Puerto Rico. So we could go through some of the protests and look at that, but that's okay. I think we've covered the idea of what's going on, and it's just now happening. So let's let it unfold a little bit. We'll look a little bit more deeper into that tomorrow. So now I have the simulcast going on the other computer directly over here. 33 watching. All right, hello everybody. Any questions? You like my
One WGA.love
And so,
frontline broadcast. But we
I become
we're starting
just ahead.
and listed on
When the green
below,
screen is on, and I'm wearing this green shirt.
down below.
You can't really do it with Hangouts. So anyway, Hangouts is going away. We're on Hangouts last
So
leg
that's where
right
you
now. So
please go there and subscribe.
we
We
can
can simulcasting
maybe see some more green screen action happening.
on that channel
But
right now. Go there and
Sure.
we're doing this as a precaution, as a backup so that we don't have at least channel broadcast
So,
from.
I just want to bring this up so we can see if there's any chats going on. So I'm going to go ahead and post the thing in case anyone wants to jump on and talk about these things.
LOV there is only over 100.
So
We have a while more to go to catch up. That's okay. Our purpose is to simulcast. We'll continue
marriage
simulcast
to her brother / her other. Seems like she got married again second time. Right, found divorce in the first season.
Watch the
First season.
We'll know as we move to.
Actually, which one of them is the
We are
brother?
still going to continue having the DANK Live and other broadcasts from this channel.
Is it the one with children?
So we start to
Or not?
for the DANK Live at 10:30.
Pretty quick. See, it's very confusing. Anyone have the answer to that? Let me know.
For this frontline, will be at 9
Here. Chat room, I'm also posting, and we'll go into all chat rooms.
For at least at least 1 month. So I look forward to seeing you there. We're running right now.
There, yeah. Let's see, Ilhan Omar is not even her real name. Her true family history exposed. There's one of the videos there. We'll go there later, but let's just first see if there's anything in the chat. There's a question there. Yeah, are they married as husband and wife, or did they just marry her to come forward? Because they did that a lot back then. Well, I think she's married to her brother and has children with him, I think, but I'm not exactly sure. What is the second purpose of the second? I first thought it was the second husband got married to become
Hello, I'm Dan Lutz, and welcome to
our divorce
WWG1 WGA
married
Love
first
Frontline broadcast.
which is children and had a third child.
We're starting a new
So which
channel,
one
and
did she
listed on the page below. We'll also be
was it her brother or the other one?
it's
Which one was got her legal? Was it the first one or the second? Was the second
one
marriage there to overcome the
So that is our new channel. Please go there and subscribe.
second marriage to overcome the
actual
her marrying her brother,
broadcast
so they could
on that
substitute
channel.
a different guy
Go there and
because her brother and all the children are the same things.
Back up so that we always.
At least for the one picture I was looking at, was her brother. I think that's what
This channel has
shown.
just.
So it's very confusing, you know, I think we need to go ahead and create a graphic and a flow chart to follow who's who in this, right? Yeah, tax purposes, all this is really hard to figure out right now. We're gonna keep on.
Okay, the purpose is to simulcast to both. We will continue these simulcasts.
Dan, we need to link it to this video. Which video, Diana?
For at least a month.
Or the one, or the Blaze, TV one? Okay, I'm guessing.
No.
But, I'll go ahead and
Channel. But we are still going to continue having the DANK Live and other broadcasts.
Our question, okay, Diane, please don't put Dan Q. Put Q and then Dan, it's okay, because I might miss it. I noticed later when I was looking at the video, I missed one of the people because they put my name and then Q yesterday. And I missed the question because I'm looking for Q. I just scrolled down looking for Q. I can't hear very well. Can you please
So
put
I
the
look forward
link
to seeing
to
you
the
there.
video?
We're ready right now.
All right, well, I will do that. The problem is I can't grab it. I'll put it in Telegram because it's over there on a different channel than the one I'm on here, and I don't want to switch channels to find my history. But it's on Blaze. The Blaze is Blaze, and I'll find it. It's posted today. Yes, very confusing. Saying William Mount Epstein's evidence collapsing his empire. I want you to keep in mind something about Epstein and Clinton.
Hello, I'm Dan Lutz, and
welcome
welcome
everything that went on there.
WWG1, WG.
In the cabal plan,
broadcast,
there has to be a fall guy.
we're starting a new channel.
The Clintons are the fall guy taking the rap for America. Economy collapse and how bad they are and all the bad things. And, this is something that is part of the plan. What wasn't part of the plan is that America would survive. Right? So they're going to be going down, and America left standing keeps the world free. Instead of so they've been bad ever since the beginning, but it always plays out, right? They always are playing that they have to have the fall, the scapegoat. They have to direct your attention somewhere, right? And look at how bad. Look how bad. Iranian war. Right? How bad is that? Selling off all the other secrets and military secrets, from the time when Clinton, Bill Clinton was president. I remember the Chinese general touring the nuclear facilities, weapons facilities, nuclear facilities in America, and I think it was Albright that was saying, well, it's not fair that we're so much more powerful. They need to be able to catch up, so that I'm paraphrasing. They need to be catch up with where we are, so that we're equal. What was the sense of that? Right? Equal with a country that is doing. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You can't be equal in any way, because it's opposite, opposing. It's freedom versus enslavement. So let's get to the cue. Okay, what's your take on the squad? All right, my take on the squad is that they are the diversion on one level. They were meant to come out and cause and raise the issues. They are meant to take over the Democratic Party. That's what they're going to do. They're going to kill off Nancy Pelosi, and it's figuratively, if not literally. And they're going to take over. They're going to be socialists. That was part of the plan. What wasn't part of the plan?
Hello,
Trump
I'm Dan Lutz,
raising them up into the front row,
WWG1,
focusing on all of the making them he's running against in the presidential race.
We're starting.
He's not running against any of the candidates.
It's on the image below.
He's making them candidate, which is a
very
brilliant move because they can't run to the center. This dooms them. They're doomed. If they can't run to the center, nobody will win.
Simulcast. The actual broadcast is happening on that channel right now. Go there and subscribe.
We're 16 months from now, 15 backups for them. They're going to be running for office across this country. Who are we up against? We're up against the squad. It wasn't meant to be that way. Right? It was meant just to basically put out their ideas and still have people say, oh, they're really
We have
social,
a while.
they run to the center for books. They won't be able to run for the, to the center with the squad.
We will continue the simulcast of this particular frontline broadcast.
Okay, questions from TPC Scott. Oh, hello, Scott.
And
Join. Dan says, Hangout is going out soon. How do we join the live broadcast? Well, the chat is still going to be here.
Continue.
And I believe I will be running on Zoom. That's probably the best. Now, I have to run Zoom through a,
10:30.
they have an online connection to
And
YouTube Direct for
for
charge me $40 a month just for the feature where I could do it for free. So we're gonna have to do some experiment
and we will continue
on
doing
that.
that.
But
Or at least
yeah, Zoom is probably how we will.
so I look forward to seeing you there.
So next question, Dan, did you get the Proton mail I sent you last evening during the broadcast? No, because my Proton mail is down, payment issue. So I'm not able to pay that, so I'm not able to get any of the Proton mail there. Maybe by Monday, Tuesday, I'll be turning it out. Anyone wishing to help, please contribute at wwg1wga.org website. $1 a month to $8.88 a month. I actually picked up 3 people yesterday. Thank you very much. One for $8.88 a month, and 2 for $1.11. Anything helps. There's also $99.99 a year, which also helps tremendously in the short term. The smaller the figure helps, the longer this goes on.
And welcome to
If there was 1,000 people, $1 above
frontline.
that would,
Right.
but we can help expand.
We're starting a new chat.
And so when we get on to $8.88 a month, then we need only
YouTube.com/C/120
people to meet 1,000 people, right? So that also gets us
So
there.
that is our new
So
channel.
this is the first step for us to get to expand, is to get to those that have numbers. That's why I'm trying to help develop the content. It's beyond me getting more content than me posting there all by myself. So
This
I
channel
need to get some other people that want to participate and join in there.
and the new channel
But that will help. So we'll go on from there.
is
Let's
only
see.
over 100. So
Here.
we have a while to go to catch up. That's okay. Purposes of simulcast to both. We will continue the simulcast of this particular frontline broadcast for at least a month.
There's a question. And Carlson, Dan, do you remember the theft of the
channel? We are still going to continue
Bonus
having the
software?
DANK Live and other broadcasts from this channel.
No, I don't know.
So that is so please tune in for the DANK Live at 10:30 p.m. Standard Time. And for
Changes screen resolution, see the bottom page.
And we will continue doing this simulcast for at least
I hear Dan out of gas.
so I look forward to seeing you there. We're running.
I'm low on gas. It is definitely part of the problem here. That's why I'm having to. I have a crypto project that I'm working on. I'm not going to really be promoting it through what I'm doing here. It's going to be for that, but we'll provide you some financial support as these things go on. And I started this. I was doing a Bitcoin mining project. People coming through with the money for building their mine did not come up with their funds, which they can push me out, a couple weeks. Means that they're me into a position where, this is not good. But now there's more interest in Bitcoin mining. Why? Because Bitcoin mining, is the nature of the beast.
Hello, I'm Dan Lutz, and welcome to
Project Still. And there's
WWA.love
interested
We're
in doing that.
But we moved.
Other people
We're
seem
starting
to
a
be
new
interested in just
channel.
getting the idea on how to
Let's
do
go
it
ahead
and
and
do
look
it
below.
themselves.
Description down below.
Yeah, good luck to them.
It's
That
at
was a
YouTube
meeting I had here in the Philippines, all, yeah, how do you do it? And then, then they don't want to talk anymore, so I think that.
So that is our new channel. You can go there and
People are disingenuous. I explained it to them that they don't
The broadcast is happening.
what they want to do. They don't want to partner, it's fine, you know, just
Subscribe.
putting solar power together. Now, technology backup, how to make it actually work. Good luck with that. I know how to make it work. But it's not going to be so easy for someone. They'll have a lot of trouble there. Carmine is another question. Do you have Skype? Yes, I do have Skype. But as with WhatsApp, these are compromised platforms. I've put Skype on one of my phones for the purpose of talking with someone that really has a technical problem and they're very difficult for them to work with things. And I said, you're on the wrong thing. The nature of what he's involved with, I said, you're on the wrong platform. You really got to move into somewhere else. Because these have back doors that completely get access, not just to the conversation you're having, but also to everything that's on your computer. And you allowing them to plant information on your computer. So WhatsApp and Facebook and Skype are both in that category. You have those on your computer, you've given control of your computer to the cabal. That's it. So, yes, I do have Skype. If you really want to talk there, we can, but contact me on Telegram. It's Telegram unseen.is. I would say has some safety behind it. Right? They're not going to do bad things with you. Again, any encryption can be broken, but it takes a lot of time and power, so are you worth it? Discover your conversation you're having about it. And nothing. Telegram at unseen.
Hello, I'm Dan Lutz, and welcome to
Period.
WWA
stands for
WWA.love frontlines
So it is
broadcast.
the domain.
But we've moved.
Unseen.is.
We're starting a new
App
channel.
is also called unseen.is. It looks like a mountain symbol.
Down below. It's at YouTube.com.
Have you ever flown over ice?
/WWA.
Very interesting terrain. It's all like a giant culture.
So that's
That's the name. Icy land.
Subscribe. We are basically time that passed.
All right.
The actual
Okay,
broadcast
so,
is happening on
anyway,
that
I-
channel right now.
No
Go
one
there
else has
and
joined us as
subscribe.
of yet.
We're doing this as a precaution, as a backup, so that we always will have these two channels to be broadcasting from.
Another, someone just posted something.
This channel
Ilhana
across the
and
13,000
her brother,
subscriber mark,
why it
and
matters.
the new channel
That's the one you just,
is only
We're
over
talking
100. So we have a while.
so.
to catch up. That's okay. Purpose is to simulcast.
Sure.
We will continue the simulcast of this particular front.
This is not the 7 minute one, but this is a longer conversation.
Will know.
So let's not go through it, so it's quite a long one. I did watch
We
this
are
one
still
also.
going to continue having the DANK live and other
If you
broadcasts.
go to the plays,
So that's
there.
the subscribe for the DANK live at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for this front videos will be at 9 p.m. every and we will continue doing this simulcast for at least 1 month. I don't see it. So I look forward to seeing you there. We're running right now.
I'll have to try and grab it from the other account. industry. But what's it called? New evidence of Elon Omar's immigration and immigration tax fraud emerges. That's what it's called. So you can search on that. Alright, so back over. Anything else, guys? Alright. So I think that's good for today. About 45 minutes before DANK Live. We'll check it out at that time and see what's the news there. There are things going on. I know that there are. No news is very much coming out about that.
Hello,
because
Dan Lutz, and welcome
compromises with our.
WWG1.
That's okay. We're still there. We're still pushing, and it's going to be.
We're starting a new channel.
I think I said even months ago, the way I see this is that how does this money flow out to the system until the arrest of what Epstein is the first arrest to happen? We start seeing, Google.
So that is our new channel.
People
Go there and subscribe.
we arrested.
Simulcast and terminate. The actual
Google
broadcast
is
is
a number
on that channel right
Google
now.
Click
Go there
is a number that is a very big number.
Precaution.
It's a one followed with a million zeros. So that's a very big number.
This channel.
So one Google Play, one followed by a million zeros. And what they need to be a big number that was not infinity. And they need that for mathematical computations. So that's why they invented that. That's Google took its name from that. So, anyway, let's reconvene back here in about 45 minutes, or please, on the other channel, please subscribe here. It does make a difference. We are gaining members here, and on the other side, still, where we need to be in both.
We are still going to continue having DANK Live.
And I am looking to build out this as a platform of everyone that's contributing on the website, where channels individual conversations, and so we could end up with a dozen conversations a day happening on this channel. We are going to have a conversation with some people coming up about the traffic here
We're running
in the Philippines and also around the world, but they're visiting here right now. And we'll discuss that more. That will be this coming week. So Thursday. So I'll be making a link for that and event. Send that out today to her. She can also push that out for her. So we'll see where this goes. That is thank you.